A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a significant legal development, Fulton County Superior Court Judge Scott McAfee has officially dropped 3 charges from the sprawling election interference case against former President Donald Trump and 18 co-defendants. This decision, made on Friday evening, comes amidst a backdrop of political tension and legal maneuvering that has characterized this high-profile case since its inception. In August 2023, Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis indicted Trump and his associates for allegedly attempting to overturn the results of the 2020 presidential election. The charges included a range of serious offenses, but recent rulings have begun to reshape the landscape of the prosecution. Judge McAfee's ruling dismissed counts 14, 15, and 27, which involved conspiracy to commit false document filings. Notably, Trump was charged with 2 of the dismissed counts, specifically counts 15 and 27. Despite the removal of these charges, a substantial 32 charges remain against Trump and the other defendants, including an overarching racketeering charge that still looms large over the case. This latest decision by Judge McAfee is not an isolated incident. It follows a series of legal challenges that have plagued the prosecution since its inception. Just last year, after intense legal battles, Fani Willis and her office were disqualified from prosecuting Trump, a move that has raised eyebrows and questions about the integrity of the case. The judge's previous ruling in March 2024 had already quashed 6 counts in the indictment, 3 of which were also aimed at Trump. The dismissal of the 3 charges on Friday aligns with McAfee's earlier sentiments expressed in September 2024, where he indicated that those counts appeared to be beyond the jurisdiction of the state. However, the formal dismissal could only occur once the case was remanded back to him following the disqualification of Willis. In his ruling, Judge McAfee also denied the defendants' motions challenging the indictment based on the supremacy clause of the U.S. Constitution, ensuring that the legal battle continues despite the recent victories for the defense. Representing Trump, attorney Steve Sado expressed optimism regarding the future of the case, stating that the legal team remains confident that a fair and impartial review will ultimately lead to a dismissal of all charges against the former president. This ruling coincides with a critical transition in the prosecution team. On the same day that McAfee announced the dismissal of the 3 charges, Peter J. Skandalakis, the executive director of Georgia's Prosecuting Attorneys Council, was appointed as the new prosecutor in the case. This change comes after McAfee issued a warning that if a new prosecutor was not appointed by a specific deadline, he would consider dismissing the case entirely. Skandalakis' appointment is seen as a crucial step in moving the case forward, as he now has the responsibility of reviewing the extensive evidence provided by Willis's office, which includes 101 boxes of documents and an 8-terabyte hard drive containing the full investigative file. However, it is important to note that Trump's recent announcement of pardons for individuals involved in efforts to overturn the 2020 election does not impact the state charges he faces in Georgia, as presidential pardons only apply to federal offenses. As the legal proceedings continue, the public remains keenly interested in the outcome of this case, which has significant implications not only for Trump, but also for the broader political landscape. The stakes are high as the prosecution and defense gear up for what promises to be a contentious legal battle ahead. With 32 charges still in play, the focus now shifts to how the new prosecutor will approach the case, and whether further legal challenges will arise as the defendants seek to navigate the complex legal waters surrounding this unprecedented situation. As we await the next developments, one thing is clear. This case will remain a focal point of political discourse and legal scrutiny in the months to come. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.